So overall, I would give this shoe, where did that come from? The heck? This Earthworm Jim. I'm gonna have to sacrifice this right here. Who likes earthworms? How did this happen? Yeah! Hopefully it didn't hit the lens. Yeah. If anyone wants these Deadstock Zoom Generations, send me a comment. Hey, what's up guys? Today I got a special treat for you. Today I have a shoe review, another shoe review. Today I'm going to review the Nike LeBron 17 versus, drum roll, the Nike Air Zoom Generation, which is the Nike LeBron 1. All right, let's get to it. Alright, recently received this shoe. It's been about a month. Hey, been busy with the other vlogs, so let's go ahead and get straight to it and review these shoes. Once again, this is the Nike LeBron 17. I haven't seen them yet, so you'll be the first to review it with me. Let's do it. Watch out for these beavers that's out here. They run up on my neck. Ooh, black and yellow, black and gold, as you may say. So this reads LeBron XXXIV, which is 17 in Roman numerals. Give you a little close-up. Alright, so the colorway for this is white, black, and university red. And blase, unboxing, this is the Nike LeBron 17, guys. This is size 12.5. Just recently purchased on Nike.com for $225, $238.50 with tax. Size 12.5 is my size. Previously I reviewed the Jordan 34s and I had to get them in 13s, but they actually fit perfectly. So this is a very interesting shoe. And I see a little bit of disappointments already. As you can see, the LeBron 17 has integrated tech. It includes LeBron's personal style, as you can see with the Graffiti, which is a cue from the LeBron 4s, which came out back in 2006. So if you remember the LeBron 4s, it had this exact sloping style, but the top was different and also the bottom was different. It had zoom, but it did not have the air in the back. But this shoe, the 17, does have the high volume air sole, but it has zoom in the forefoot. As you can see, two zoom pads, one right here and one right there. You can see at the bottom of the shoe, the zoom units are there and you can see it through the university red color. And just by looking at it, you can tell that the Nike LeBron 17 is about full control. And with this full control, as you can tell by the design, it is made with knit posit, which is a combination of fly knit construction with pre-twisted heat molded designs. Knit posit, fly knit. So with those combinations, you can tell that the shoe has wonderful control, which will allow you on the basketball court to not just fly out of your shoe. And as I mentioned, that it takes its design cues from the LeBron 4 from 2006. As you can see from the Graffiti, it takes the art, the culture, and lifestyle of New York, and it takes the iconography of the New York City street signs with the lettering. And you can tell that this shoe is designed specifically for King James because it's all about shock and responsiveness. It has the largest max heel sole to date from any of his shoes. With this huge, gigantic Max Air unit, its purpose is to absorb more force than all the previous designs. And with the visible Zoom Air unit, under the ball of the foot, it provides responsiveness to help generate fast-paced action. And as you can see, the shoe has a wide collar, which provides easy entry when taking the shoe on and off. So already I can tell that the shoe is very soft on the inside. It has a wonderful iconic lion in regards to King James's symbol and the L23. Inside the tongue says, never forget to hear the voice of the athlete. And this is the words of Phil Knight of Nike. All right, let's go ahead and try them on, guys. Off with the Jordan 34s that I've been dailying since I've had my last review, still in good condition. On with the LeBron 17s. This strap is also from the LeBron 4s as well. Wow. Woo. You can already tell that it's worth, ooh, look at that, $225. You can tell. Look at that, on feet, baby. I know the perfect place to wear this. When I get to go to El Salvador, I'm wearing these shoes. No need to tie it because of the strong fly knit. Size 13, Nike Air Jordan 34s to size 12.5 LeBron 17s. And look at that, plush. But they are big, my goodness. But they are comfortable, wow. Heel back foot action. Hit that pose. I like them. On feet, graffiti. So now on to the versus battle. Let's go to the Air Zoom Generation Deadstock from 2004. These are LeBron's first shoes, and these were comp shoes that I received when I used to work at Nike. All right, let's take a look. Ah, look at that. Peel off. I actually never peeled these off until 2020. And here they are, the Air Zoom Generation. These are from 2004, that's when they came out. LeBron started in 2003, but these were officially sold. This crimson red with this white was in February 2004. I received these back then on that time. As you can see, size 12. That was my shoe back in the day. This shoe also had the Zoom units at the bottom with an air sole. It had Zoom in the forefront and Air in the back, Max Air in the back. So similar to what's in today, but not as responsive. It had the L23 logo on the tongue, and it had the mesh upper at the top with leather as well. This was full 100% leather. So this is a very cool design shoe. This was designed after LeBron's H2 Hummer. Okay, I kept these shoes in very good condition. I can tell you since 2004, I've only worn this shoe about 8 times. Okay, but I have a problem with them. They are done. Done. Look at the bottom. The bottom, it looks really cool. It looks like I haven't used them much because guess what? I did not use them that much. But the problem is that I left them in the closet for what? 15 years almost without using them. And then I decided to wear them to work, decided to run into work one day. And look what happened. Hello, Seymour. Look at that. Things are just falling apart. This is what happened. So I thought that I could wear these shoes just like that, right out of the box. And look what happened. The glue just disintegrated. And that's what I fear with these shoes. That's the same thing I fear with these shoes. The glue will just disintegrate. So as you can see, the Max Air sole is right in there. See that? But this is how it looks. This is how a LeBron Air Zoom Generation was made back in 2004. It was a cool design. And there goes the Zoom. Right there in the front. Look at that. It's just falling apart right in my hands. It's all over the place. So, If you were to ask me, would I buy this Nike Air Zoom generation again? I would say no. Because LeBron at the time, in 2003, when he wore it, said that this was one of the most comfortable shoes that he's ever worn. But I have to disagree with you, King James, because this shoe is not very comfortable at all. It is very flat. When you put your foot in this, it's almost like you're on the ground. This Zoom was cheap Zoom. Look at this. It's just a tiny bit of Zoom, and it was hard as a rock. Look at that. Look at that. You barely felt, I barely felt any particular comfort in that. The only comfortable part was this part, this spherical sphere liner in there. That was it. That was it. This cushion. That's it. But other than that, I didn't like these shoes because when I did wear them to like out a couple times, it felt like I was wearing a high heel. As you can see, there's like a decline and an incline right here, and I felt like I was wearing a high heel. It didn't feel cool. It just felt like I was kind of like an Air Max type of shoe. I don't like that high heel feeling. You know, I like it to be even, but elevated, not sloping and then less comfort in front. I didn't like that. But overall, the shoe is still in pretty good condition. I can't take out any of the liners because the glue is still in there. See, this glue is still stuck in there well, but everything else just disintegrated. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give this shoe 1 week to stay in my possession. If anyone wants these Deadstock Zoom generations, send me a comment. If you say you want it, I'll just do a random drawing on whoever wants it and ship it to your house, but you pay for the shipping. So leave a comment within 1 week if you want these Deadstock LeBron James from the factory shoes, okay? If no one responds, within 1 week I am tossing them because they're useless. They can be restored, but I'm not gonna do it. You can do it. All right? That's it, guys. You pay for the shipping, I'll ship it to you. Send me the money via PayPal. And yes, I have both peel-off decals. That will be in the package as well. And now for the verdict. I can say that this is the second most comfortable shoe I've ever worn. The first most comfortable shoe I've worn will go to the, drum roll, that will be the Air Jordan 32s. That by far is the most pillowiest, comfortablest shoe I've ever worn in my entire life. But this is very comfortable because with the Zoom at the bottom and the Max Air, it's very responsive, it's very comfortable, has shock absorber like as you can see, but it's too heavy. It's just like pretty much all the other LeBron shoes where they're just very heavy to wear. You really couldn't just wear this out on a date because it's just so gigantic. It's like a boot. But that doesn't take away from the fact that the shoe is really, really good. The biggest criticism I have is the glue. And it may bring it down to the exact issue that I have with the Air Zoom generation Nike LeBron 1s because everything is all glued up. And I'll show you. As you can see, under the Air sole, it's all glue. What will happen in 5 years, 10 years? Remember, I keep my shoes forever. When this glue disintegrates, this will start flapping in the wind like a hamburger. It won't last. And that's the problem I have with Nike shoes. I'd rather this be sewed into it, but it can't because it's an air sole. But that glue will give away one day. Same here. It's not sewed. Another criticism I have is that you can see the glue marks here all throughout. You can see them. This was the first one that I reviewed, and this is pretty bad. Look at this right here. It already has a scratch. That's bad. I didn't do that. It came out of the box that way. But overall, I can't say the design is fire. The design is big time fire. Look at this. Let's look at this backwards swoosh. Look at this right here where it says believe. All these little design cues. Very, very nice. The Lion of Judah. Look at that. So overall, in regards to comfort, I'll give this shoe an 8 out of 10 because at the expense of weight and comfort, I wouldn't want to spend $225 for a boot that is so heavy but comfortable. It's just too much. These Jordan 34s are very comfortable and they're light, but not as comfortable as this. So overall, I would give this shoe, where did that come from? The heck? This Earthworm Jim. I'm gonna have to sacrifice this right here. Nah. Let's do this. Let's get this knife. Who likes earthworms? How did this happen? Yeah! Hopefully it didn't hit the lens. Yeah. Clean this later. Overall, I'm gonna give this shoe a 7 out of 10. It's worth its cost, but it's just too heavy. But I like it. So when I definitely go to El Salvador, I'll wear it. Alright guys, thanks for joining me on this review of the Air Zoom Generation and the Nike LeBron 17s. Alright, it's been real. On to new and better things. Don't forget to leave a comment down below and let me know what you like. Other than that, don't forget, do not subscribe to me. Subscribe to Jesus. I'm just a vessel here to remind you of that. Ciao. Hopefully this beaver doesn't try to bother me while I'm trying to vlog. Daggone beaver. The heck? Hey! Hey! Go away. Woo! Back in action. Woo!